My son Vincent is 11 years old, going to be 12 next month. He is in 5th grade. He goes to Vineyard STEM, Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics School. And he takes his comic books on ZKS to school. They're approved reading in his reading class because it's what he wants to read. He shows it around to his friends. He tells everyone he wants to be just like AJ from Forbidden Panel when he grows up. He has all of his friends, like, you know, he organizes his own comic club, and they go mainly through the ZKS comics. And they're even trying to design and write their own now because he said AJ can do it, so I can do it. And he's super stoked about it. He is so excited that the next Forbidden Panel event, he's going to dress up as a ZKS junior member. So he's really, really excited.
That's sweet. How do you feel about that?
I'm all goosebumpy. Today we're doing a comic book convention called the Inland Empire Comic Expo. It's a little convention that focuses on local talent, creators, artists, and stuff like that. Vendors, we have about 30 different vendors ranging from comic book art, animation, sculpting, clothes, stuff like that. And we're expecting anywhere from 200 to 300 people as far as customers, fans. Wear many hats. I'm a comic book writer and creator. I am also the guy that organizes events like this. I organize this on Beauty Pageant. And I'm the CEO of an independent publishing company. My friends and I decided a long time ago that we were tired of reading the same storylines in comic books. They just get old and repetitive, and we wanted to bring something fresh and new to the comic book scene. And while we're at it, maybe help other local creators and artists that want to put out comic books as well, get their name out there. Not so much to compete with the big names, but just get their name on the map, you know, put them out there and showcase them, their talent and whatnot. That's why I created the company. And we started about 7 years ago. We did about 5 years of just running a website, a news website, putting out comic book news and reviews and whatnot, while we settled on artists to work on our projects. So I'd say we've been doing this, comic book publishing, about 3 years now. Putting out books. And this industry is run by a lot of up-and-coming high school kids that have talent and artistic skill. So coming in this late in the game for me is a challenge, but it's also keeps it interesting. I've always been as far as other people have told me, a really skilled writer, and just I thought, you know, with my writing skills and the right artwork, putting it together would sell. But honestly, at the end of the day, it's not really about how much I sell. It's just seeing my words translated into a picture and put into a form, an art form. For me, it's just a big high. And I love every time, every new bit that we put out, every new art piece that comes out based on something I've written. It just makes me, you know, like, I did that, you know? Yeah. And then to see other people's reactions to my writing or something I've created, that also is a big high for me. Last year at Free Comic Book Day, this 10-year-old kid came up and quoted my entire comic book to me, word for word, verbatim. And that right there made it worth it. Right? And we were, you know, again, we don't make a lot of money. I think we make 20 cents an issue, you know, that we sell. So we're not making a lot of money, but seeing that kid recite the book to me, that made it all worth it. I was just so happy. Yeah, we have ZKS, which is the big seller right now, Zombie Kill Squad. We have 5 different issues of that. Forbidden Panel has published The Plague, which is done by Daniel J. Whitfield. El Super Maximo, which is done by Junior Lopez. And I write a webcomic called Atom Security, and I also write another webcomic called The Panel, and I'm working on about 7 other different titles right now that I can't really talk about. Man, I don't know, where I want to be able to do this for a living, you know, where this can be my day job where I'm writing, creating, and producing comic books. And I'd like to see everybody within my company be able to do the same thing. I think there's something special when you can do what you love for a living and just, you know, be able to sustain life. I'm not looking to move, as we said before, I'm not looking at a big mansion, fancy cars, or any of that crap. No, I just want to be able to pay the rent, feed my kids, and do what I love for a living. So if we can get to that point, then I'll be happy.